tune next. I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
On first down, Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks.
Watson's pass.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield.
Alexander Madison, the ball carrier.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Dolphins' 30-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Watson's pass intercepted.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 20.
20-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Number 22, Matt Breida.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Tagovailoa sacked.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
The 46-yard line.
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
The tight end, the ball carrier.
And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run with Madison. Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and...
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll find Hall. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Houston.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. Watson on 1st down. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 44.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he could break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
1st and 10. at their own 20.
Matt Breed in the offense heading back out. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. Let's see if that continues to happen. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston.
Watson's pass complete to
Laviska Shenault. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top of the game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Breida on the carry.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
33-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Now Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just want to run a basket.
They'll start on the ground with Madison. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Here's Madison running on first down. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the toss, Madison. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Alexander Madison, the ball carrier.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Able to complete this to Chenault. Touchdown, Houston. Laviska Chenault. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans push further out in front. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
At their own 25-yard line.
Matt Breed in the offense heading back out. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 47-yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Eluding the pressure right. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner.
2nd and 10.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hawkins. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. The hitter here, it's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. Here's Matt Hawk now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. It's taken to the 26. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now a first down throw, Watson. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 14.
So we have due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Set to kick off.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Going on the ground with Madison. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
At the Dolphins, 30.
Another carry now for Madison. And a solid run down inside the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
In on the tackle. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third.
Watson on 3rd down. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Houston.
Here's Madison. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and
a solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Operating from the gun, Watson. And he's got it. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Alexander Madison, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
At their own.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 27th, Watson, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. Third down here.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down, Houston.
To the air yet again, Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
It's 2nd and inches at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 13-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Watson now to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Final minute now of the third quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. And the pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
3rd and long. It's Watson. He'll get this underneath to Madison. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. fielded just inside the 20. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. From the gun, he'll set up the throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hawkins.
Good.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
At the 25-yard line.
Tua to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
They'll run it with Madison. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now on 2nd and 13. Watson, throw complete right side to Cooks. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Tua. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
taken from just outside the 30. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Going to run with Madison again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a give to Madison. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On 3rd down, they run with Madison. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
A 27-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
Texans 24.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Houston defense we watch as they get set to go. And they're just trying to keep him out of the end zone. Obviously, a field goal does no good in this situation. So what's the appropriate amount of pressure defensively, Charles? And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.